If you missed the Mets and Red Sox series, I got you. New York was coming off a series loss to the Yankees, and their fortunes would not change in this one. Hodai Senga was on the mound for the Mets, and he had his worst start of the season. Over 6 innings, Senga allowed 3 runs on 5 hits and 3 walks. A pair of Jose's, Castillo and Buto, had scoreless outings out of the pen to end Boston scoring. The Mets scored their sole run in the 3rd inning. Francisco Alvarez started the frame with a double, then Jeff McNeil grounded out to move him over, and Tyrone Taylor singled to drive him in. Red Sox win the series opener 3-1. Walker Buehler made his season debut for the Red Sox in Game 2, and his start ended after 2 1/3 innings because he got into an altercation with an umpire. Francisco Lindor came up with nobody on and 1 out in the 2nd and leaned into an 0-2 pitch. He was awarded first base. The next pitch was called a ball, but it was certainly a strike. This set Buehler off as he started yelling at the home plate umpire. The fallout was both Walker Buehler and Alex Cora being ejected. Boston scored both of their runs in the 5th via 2 solo homers, one from Carlos Narvaez and the other from Rafael Devers. Those were the only runs scored against the Mets. However, New York couldn't score any runs of their own. Red Sox win 2-0. So we're set for one more game in Boston with the Red Sox looking for a sweep, but the Mets finally got their offense in order. Brett Baty stayed hot with 3 more RBIs and a 2-hit performance. Francisco Lindor went yard in the 9th to end the Mets' homerless streak. They had gone a full calendar week without hitting a bomb. The other Met RBI came off the bat of Juan Soto, who smashed a sac fly to deep center field. Tylor Megill took the mound and had his first good start in a while. Megill allowed just 1 run over 4 2/3 innings while racking up 10 strikeouts. Mets win 5-1 and salvage this series. Just a couple takeaways from this series, and let's start with Carlos Mendoza rearranging the lineup in Game 3. The Mets had been in a slump recently, so Mendy had to make a change. He decided to move Juan Soto to 3rd and insert Starling Marte into the 2-hole. It worked in Game 3, so this could be something Mendoza decides to do more often. Next, Hodai Senga had his worst start of the season by giving up 3 runs, but it's only 3 runs. This just speaks to how good he's been for the Mets this season. Up next for the Mets is a weekend set with the Dodgers back at Citi Field. With updates after every Mets series, I'm Ben Balian with the Sports Pod.